Good morning, kids. Good afternoon.
Ma'am, good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, children. How are you?
Good
Fine.
afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon.
Have to just shift your phone to horizontal. Yes. Now it's fine. And Hassan, you are now upside down. You really need to adjust your camera.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, sir. Where do you go? Like, do you go on
I
vacation?
want, ma'am. Currently, I'm out of station now, so that's why I have to skip some classes.
Hassan,
When you
sir,
coming
please.
back,
You are upside down, no? Please rotate your phone so that you can be properly visible.
I want to be.
That's not funny, no? That is not at all funny. Right? Okay. Now, kids, since we have already completed the chapter, now just to finish it up
70
quick,
words.
we
have to submit long answers.
yes, now I have decided
No.
one thing. We will not do
70.
all
Yes,
the
yes.
quiet. We will not do all the questions, right? We'll just do 2 questions of 50 to 70 words. That's it. Okay, and then we'll start a new chapter. Okay,
And ma'am, what about 80 to 100?
we will not do that. Because in 80 to 100, you'll do just first one in which you have to make the flow chart. That is for your homework. You just have to make a flow chart of the chain of markets where you'll begin from the factory, then wholesaler, then retailer, and then consumer. That's it. The flow chart like we have made of segments.
Second one.
Hanji,
Ma'am, what about the 50 to 70 with third and fourth?
we will do only first and third. Second and fourth will not do. Right? Because they're very easy question. Why do people buy shops in the buy from shops in the neighborhood? Because they are convenient, easy to approach, right? What are the modes of
Yes.
payment at street, shop, neighborhood shop, shopping complex, and over the internet? This also we know, right? We have cash. Easy. So let's quickly start with the first one. Difference between weekly markets and the permanent shops. Full tell me the answer.
Ma'am, we have to cut 2 and 4.
Yes, you have to cut 2 and 4. We'll do first and third.
Ma'am, we will do 80 to 100 words question in homework.
No, you'll not do that, beta. You'll just have to make a flow chart because in 80 to 100 words, if the first question is asking us to make a flow chart. Like it has also asked to discuss the chain of markets, which we are not going to do. We have understood that. We'll just make the flow chart. Okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Right?
Okay, ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, may I tell the answer?
And yes, I'm just telling you once again that what are the questions which we are going to do so that there will be no confusion. If you can finish it quickly, then we can start with a new chapter today. The first one is how are weekly markets different from permanent shops? Yes, Rachel.
Yes, ma'am. Weekly markets are different from permanent markets, as weekly markets are the market that are held every week on a particular day. They are the temporary arrangements for the day, whereas the permanent shops are open throughout the week.
Right. This is a major and basic difference between weekly markets and permanent shops. Weekly markets are held only once a week, whereas the permanent shops are there each and every day. Right. Secondly, the shops in the weekly market are make and shift shops, right? Where the owner of the shops brings all the stuff, put up its shop, and by the evening they take all the things back to their home. But the permanent shops have a permanent building, right? Clear? Any doubts?
Yes, ma'am.
So please write this answer quickly.
No, ma'am.
The third one. Hurry up.
Ma'am, can we discuss third also?
You people tell me.
And then we can end both and send.
You tell me, children, which is the convenient day for you.
Ma'am. Ma'am, one. Is okay.
Okay, let's do this one quickly and then we'll discuss the other one. But please hurry up, no? I want to start the next
And
chapter.
we all are ready to get the gold medal.
Hurry up, hurry up.
Ma'am, just sending my short answers.
Okay.
Ma'am, they were not good yesterday.
Can I send now? Yes, yes, you can send now, beta.
Ma'am sent short answers. I'm doing wrong.
I have not received the fourth answer, Kavya.
Ma'am, ma'am, the fourth answer is in the next image.
Okay, okay, thank you.
Ma'am, how many points we have to write?
2 to 3 points more than enough. Hurry up, children, please be fast.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, the writing is good. Sadik is sent and deleted the work, beta.
Ma'am, who?
Sadik, I think.
Okay.
Okay, hurry up, kids, hurry up.
Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon, Rishit. Rishit, we are doing first and third question. Kindly do it quickly.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay? We are not doing second and fourth, only first and third is to be done.
Okay, ma'am.
Prakhar, beta, I haven't received any work of yours. So, do you have some notebooks and all?
Yes, ma'am, I'll send it soon.
Okay. Hurry up, kids. We have to start the next chapter today. I think 10 minutes are more than enough to do these two questions.
Yes, ma'am.
So, please hurry up. By tomorrow we have 2 lectures. By tomorrow, we'll finish the syllabus. And from Monday, we are going to start with full-fledged revision.
I'm done. Yes, ma'am.
Very good. Whose writing is this?
Ma'am, which? Deleted.
Rishit it was Rishit. Rishit, you deleted your work? Huh?
Ma'am, because I'm just resending it.
Okay.
Ma'am, gold.
Giving you gold, beta.
Ma'am has sent the short answers. So
Yeah. Rishit, better work on your handwriting.
Ma'am, for the weekly markets, can it be they work on a makeshift system?
Yeah, you can write like that also. They have makeshift. No, you can write them work on makeshift system. Richard has got the gold again. Arshia, aren't you in the race today?
Ma'am, I'm going to get the silver.
Good. Oh, sorry, Prakash has got the silver. Well done, Prakash.
Ma'am, but I'm also ready for the gold. Thank you, ma'am. Bronze. Sorry, Kafe.
No.
You people are fun.
It was a like savage reply.
Literally a savage one. Poor guy was planning to win gold, silver, and you people did not even let him get bronze.
Ma'am, I have sent finally, but in a very bad handwriting.
Hurry up, kids. Please do it fast.
Ma'am, which number we will give to the question?
What?
Third one question.
1 and 3.
Ma'am, we write number wise, but ma'am, we have to do third one, so we will write third or two.
Whatever you can write, you can write two only. You can write two only, beta. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Hurry up. Just faster. Right? Oh, sorry.
Ma'am, I
I've given
got
you silver
bronze,
by
I think.
mistake. Sorry, I've given you silver by mistake. It should be bronze.
Who got bronze, ma'am?
You.
Sunita. Good, Swarnima. Children, please do this quickly so
Ma'am,
that we
discuss the
can
next.
discuss the second one. Can we discuss the next one now?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
Okay.
Ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. So next is give 4 differences between a mall and a neighborhood shop. First, so you can write the definition of both of them. What is a mall and what is a neighborhood shop? Right? In the
Ma'am,
first.
bargaining.
Second point is malls do not offer us the benefits of bargaining, right? Whereas we can bargain in the neighborhood shops. Secondly, we do not get the credit facility easily available in the malls, whereas it is very easily available in the neighborhood shops.
Ma'am, pardon the third point.
Anji,
Ma'am, pardon the second point.
first point I told you that first point can be the
I'm
definition
checking.
of both of them. Second point I told you that yes, we mostly find branded products in the malls, whereas we can find branded as well as non-branded products in the neighborhood shops. Third point you can write, the malls do not offer us the benefits of bargaining, whereas we can bargain easily in the neighborhood shops. Fourth point you can write that malls do not offer us the facility of credit easily, right? Whereas the facility of credit is easily available in the neighborhood shops, right? One more point I'm telling you in case you want to write. Okay, that can be neighborhood shops are very convenient to approach, whereas it's not as convenient as compared to neighborhood shops to reach the malls, right? We need to take
Ma'am,
out
at
a
my
day
ma'am, the mall
to
is
the
walking
mall.
distance
Anji,
from my house. Ma'am,
Anji,
the mall is walking distance from my house.
that's your luck. But usually people have to plan to go to the mall. Otherwise, neighborhood shops we can go anytime.
And like I live very far from it.
Right? Even I live far from it.
I live in the middle, not too far.
And it took 1 hour to
Now,
me to reach
children,
there.
see, it is 1:05. Please by 1:10 do it quickly so that we can start the chapter.
Ma'am, we have to write like a mall 4 points and neighborhood 4 points.
Yes, like divide it, like in a tabular format, trying to do it. Aviral, I think you could have written at least 2 points, but you just have written 1 point of each. Aviral?
Okay, ma'am.
Good, Pranavi.
Ma'am, can it be a point and that can be? Ma'am, malls are mostly found in urban areas, while
Yes.
neighborhood shops can be found anywhere.
Very good. This point can also be written. Good one. See, this is such an easy chapter. Even if you have not learned the answer of this chapter and it comes in the exam, you can write it like that only. Isn't it?
Yes, ma'am.
That's the benefit of civics. That's the benefit we get in civics. Hurry up, kids.
Ma'am.
Hanji. See, the next chapter is small, but then again, it needs to be understood properly. So I want to give you at least 1.5 days in that. So please hurry up.
Ma'am, done.
Very good. Again, getting the gold.
Ma'am, I think he has written before only.
No, he's writing right now. Have you done that, Rachit? I'm vouching here for you.
No, ma'am. Ma'am, really, I have written.
I know that.
I'm now only.
You can see him writing.
Yeah, I know.
But the
you can
camera
see
is
him
off.
writing.
No, earlier when he switched it on.
Children, if the differentiation comes in exam, and I suggest you to write in a tabular format. Right? Make a table and then write the differentiation. But in case if it's very lengthy, then you can write the way Rachit has written. Okay. But it's always better to write in tabular format. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah. Finally done. Others, you are also requested to do it quickly so that we can move ahead. Please hurry up, kids. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up.
Ma'am, has anyone got silver?
No, not yet. Hassan, do your work instead of talking. Arav saying neither sends his work, nor he turns his camera on, neither does he respond. So beta meet
Ma'am,
me.
he just opened his camera in maths class. Ma'am, he put it something on his camera. Ma'am, so his camera was coming black.
He did not put it. He put. There is no word
Ma'am,
like
he
put
put.
it. Hassan, do your work, beta. Hurry up, kids.
I'm doing.
Children, 1 minute is left in getting 110. Please be a bit faster. Work a bit faster.
Ma'am, I will send both collectively, both the answers.
But then say no, do no. The next chapter which we have to do is striving for equality. How people are still
And it's the
fighting.
shortest chapter ever.
But it's a very nice chapter. Very nice chapter. Like the case study given in this chapter is very important. You read that.
Ma'am,
Excuse
if
me,
we not read the this case study, so we will take only one day to
No, we
complete
have to
that.
do the case study because that is important. Hanji,
Ma'am, I don't remember, but yesterday I saw one PDF of history. Ma'am, have you done the 9th chapter also in history?
no.
Ma'am,
No.
someone did 9th chapter, question answers of 9th chapter, but not of 10th chapter.
Which was it?
So, ma'am, I was confused.
No, we have not done before.
Okay, ma'am. Ma'am, are there two Kavya?
There's only
no, one only.
No,
One
there's
only.
one fabric support.
Don't know. Remove that.
Yes.
Just watch your tone, beta.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. There only.
He has been removed.
It would be the Zoom communication helpline one.
Yeah.
Once it came with the name of
That is
Pranit.
why I am my own DP.
Ma'am, I am the second to send the work.
Yes, Prakash is the second to send the work. Prakash has again got the silver. These shop offer
Ma'am, then
bundles.
answer. Ma'am, then answer in 80, 100 words first question also that you said.
Swarnima. Swarnima, not the big ones.
Ma'am, can I share it?
What beta?
Ma'am, the flow chart of it. Answer in
Yeah,
80 to 100 words first.
Please share it.
Okay, ma'am.
The ones who have done it, they can make the flow chart as well. Yeah. Utilize the time.
Bronze.
Congratulations, Kavya. Finally, you have got the bronze.
Ma'am, will I be getting a trophy for this?
No, nothing like a trophy for this. People are getting very, what do we call that?
Greedy.
Greedy.
I'm greedy.
Ma'am, done.
Good, Rachit. But Rachit, whenever we're making a flow chart, try to make boxes and then the arrows.
Okay, ma'am.
Manufacturer.
Ma'am, I got a mistake in my answer. That, ma'am, in neighborhood shops also I wrote they do not offer facility of credits.
Just cut that.
Ma'am, please take.
Ma'am,
Yes.
can we say that malls usually sell branded products?
Yes, we can say that.
Okay, ma'am.
Malls usually sell branded products, where at the neighborhood shops we can find local as well as branded products. Right?
Ma'am, but mostly local.
Ma'am, I send a flow chart. Please check it.
Ma'am, the products that are branded in the
Wow.
neighboring.
Who has made this?
Ma'am, but it is already checked. But how?
This is his brother's.
Ma'am, how did you know I have a brother? I never told you.
Sarthak, I know everything. That's how we teach you.
And Sarthak
Ma'am,
never
again,
decorates it so
your
much.
laugh was again a savage thing for me.
Hanji?
Ma'am, the way you laughed after Sarthak cast, I never told you I have a brother. That was also savage for me.
I'll share few flowcharts with you people. Okay.
Ma'am,
Ma'am,
please say,
still
is
somebody
this
there in the
flowchart
waiting
correct?
room with my
Hanji?
name.
Ma'am, is
Ma'am,
this
still
flowchart
somebody.
correct?
Yes, this is correct. This is a detailed
Okay,
one,
ma'am.
but since we have not talked about itinerant retailers, so that's why we cannot, it's not required to go through that. We have
Ma'am,
written
still
about the
someone is
flow of
there with my
market.
name in the
This is
waiting room
types of market,
or not?
but the question 2 has asked us about. Hanji?
Ma'am, still someone is there with my name in the waiting room or not?
No, Beta, there is nobody. Right, but question 2 is asked about the chain of markets. Right. So in the chain of market, that's how. But then you can write that as well. Here you have written of mall, but where is okay? Neighborhood shop. Waiting. Okay, kids.
Ma'am, it got lost with overalls.
Hmm. You have to write 4 differences, Arshan. You have written only 3.
Ma'am, excuse me, please sit miles.
The checking.
Ma'am, an answer in 80 to 100 for second one, we have to write about internet.
We don't have to do that.
Okay, ma'am.
Otherwise, writing is very neat.
Ma'am, so we have to do 1, 3, and 4.
Yes. Done, kids?
Yes, ma'am. Done. Miles.
Ma'am,
Yes, Pecha.
ma'am, can you tell what we have to
Ma'am, you
include?
rechecked my image.
Hanji?
Ma'am, you rechecked my image.
Maybe I was just checking which all the images are there which I have not done.
Ma'am, can you tell what we have to include in ma'am in the flowchart?
Flowchart, see, you can take help of the flowchart sent by Sarthak. Like this is very nice. You can just go to this one. You can include all these things. If you want to write a very simpler one, then you can go with the Rachit one. But this one is nice. You can go with Sarthak one.
Ma'am, the
Ma'am, I
neighborhood
have
shop.
sent the 4th point.
Hanji?
Ma'am, I have sent the 4th point.
Okay.
Ma'am, the
Rishit,
neighborhood shop
handwriting,
give
beta.
both
Rishit,
branded and
please
non-branded
work
shops.
on your handwriting, beta. Okay, Rishit?
Okay, ma'am.
There are branded items only. One can find. Okay.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, in neighborhood shop we find both branded and non-branded products.
Yes, yes. Like rarely we get branded products, right? But at times you can get few products of brands. The neighborhood shop as well, where the brands are very common, right?
Ma'am, the brands which are very big and very old that are found in local also.
Yes, yes, yes. Okay, so shall we begin with the new chapter now? Kids, can we?
Sure, ma'am. I'm sure.
Yes.
Okay. So we have to begin with striving for equality. Okay, kids? So equality is a term which we have read about in the previous chapters. We have known, we got to know what is the constitution, what
Excuse me, ma'am.
Hanji.
Ma'am, F second we will not do.
We don't need to,
Okay, ma'am.
right? So we have learned what equal rights are, what equality means. We have read the chapters such as gender inequality, where we talked about equality in particular, right? What sort of gender inequality is there? But then we also got to know that our constitution does not only offer gender equality. It also offers equality in terms of religion, caste, creed, etc. But even after 77 years of independence, even after the constitution came into practice, still there are sections of people who suffer inequality and injustice. And in this chapter, we will look at the places and the examples where people have been facing inequality and how have they struggled to achieve equality and what they have done, what else can be done to help them out, right? So if we talk about inequality, then poverty and lack of resources are the primary factors, children, right? If a person is poor, we have seen in the society that person is automatically being, discriminated, right? He does not get the same respect, or he does not get the, no, we can also say the same kind of treatment from others as a rich person gets. Isn't it right, kids? Have you seen it?
Yes, ma'am.
We see it like we see it's very common part of society and
Often.
we become so accustomed to it, no? That we see it and we just ignore it. Because what else can we do? We think that. Besides the poor, there are also other people in the list, right? Who are not treated equally, and they are Dalits and women. Do you know who are Dalits, kids?
Yes.
Right?
Mhm.
The people
Scheduled caste.
scheduled castes and scheduled tribes, they were treated as untouchables at a point of time. But then Gandhi ji gave them the name of Harijan because he was totally against it, that this is wrong. This should not be done. Now, these people might or might not be poor. It is not compulsory for them to be poor. At times, they're not even poor, but still they get discriminated on the basis of their religion, their caste, and sex. Sometimes, which even goes against the constitution of the country. Our constitution has totally prohibited all these things, but still they do practice it, right? But everybody is not like that. People have struggled for it. They said, no, this is wrong, and we will not tolerate it. Like we have seen in the chapters gender inequality, right? We have seen how people have always come up with the cases like, no, we will not do it. We will not tolerate it, right? Everywhere in the world, we find individuals or communities who have fought for equality for all. Like if you know that, like right now, just voting has been done, and everybody, your mothers, your fathers, even your maids, everybody have gone to vote, right, kids? Is it like
No,
only
ma'am.
Shah Rukh Khan and Ambani has the right to vote, and the poor people do not have the right to vote? Is it like that?
No,
No,
ma'am.
Is it
ma'am.
like that only males have the right to vote and females do not have the right to vote?
No, ma'am.
No. But it was like it. You know that? It was earlier, it wasn't only the,
Yes, ma'am.
like if we talk way, I'm talking about many years back. First of all, only the rich persons had the right to vote, right? Later on, things changed. Then they gave the right to vote.
Ma'am, in Africa or somewhere it was like only males can vote.
It was in French. In France, after the French Revolution, things changed. It was in France, where only the rich people have the right to vote, right? Later on, what happened? They said, okay, not only the rich, let's give the right to vote to all the men who are above 25 years of age, right? So then they gave their voting rights only to men. But then the women were like, that we also need the right to vote. So they struggled, they fought for themselves, and they also got the right to vote. That is how we are here, right? That's how we also have the right to vote. The women who have struggled in the past, the people who have struggled in the past, it's because of them that today we are having the equal rights, right? So these people
Yes,
are
ma'am.
respected for their struggles for equality. In United States of America, for example, we had Martin Luther King Jr., who became famous for his struggle against racial discrimination in the form of civil rights movement. What do we mean by racial discrimination?
Ma'am,
White and black.
White and black.
Yes, ma'am.
Discrimination on the basis of skin color, right?
Skin
Even
color.
Mahatma Gandhi have fought against it in South Africa, right? Okay. Nelson Mandela is very popular name when we talk about racial discrimination.
Yes,
Okay.
ma'am.
So his contribution to the movement is noteworthy, like it is incredible. As in USA and elsewhere, people in India also have come together to fight for issues that concern them and are important for them. For example, women came together to address their grievances. We have read about some social reformers like, you know the name of some social reformers who fought
Yes,
for
ma'am.
equality? Yes. Raja Ram Mohan Roy,
Ma'am, Dayanand
Saraswati.
I'm Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar.
Ganeshan, Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar, Pandita Ramabai. All of these people are few people, like few of many who have fought against inequality, right? This gives rise to the women's movement. All these things give rise to the women's movement. Similarly, there have been movements among the other downtrodden sections of society, like the tribals. We have read about tribals. And even now, you people are so developed. When I told you to imagine the tribals, the first image which came to your mind was also the people who are having feathery headgears or wearing a different kind of attire. That's how we picturize them, right? So even till date, right? Even till date, these tribals are discriminated in our society, and these people are known as scheduled tribes. That is why
Yes,
the
ma'am.
government has given them reservation in few government jobs, in few government institutions, so that they can get the education, get good jobs, and they can uplift themselves, right? Okay. Each group is struggling to some like slum dwellers. I showed you some pictures. I was telling you about some slum dwellers, right? People who are dwelling in the slums of the city, getting things from there, fishermen, agricultural laborers, etc. Each group is struggling for some basic rights in effort for equality. Collective methods like the establishment of cooperatives have also been encouraged. We have read about like all these things earlier. Now, in this chapter, we'll read about a group of people who came together in Madhya Pradesh in the form of the Tava Matsya Sangh, right? TMS. Now, this is a case study. I'll just give you a brief introduction of it. We'll read about it in detail tomorrow because we have 3 minutes left only. Okay. So, what is this Tava Matsya Sangh? We are going to talk about a community of Madhya Pradesh, right? You have read about dams. You know about dams?
Yes,
ma'am.
Rachel,
Yes,
you have
Yes,
something
ma'am.
to say?
Ma'am, subject jam.
Yes. Rachel, you have something to say, beta?
ma'am. I have resent my flowchart on the group.
Okay. I'll just read it. Good. Right? So yes, children, we have read about dams. We know that dams are built over huge spaces. You have heard of Damodar Dam? Dam built over Damodar River. Have you heard of?
Yes, ma'am.
Right?
Yes,
So these dams, whenever the dams are built, they have always like also they are very good for development, but they've also been subjected to controversy because these dams are built over large spaces. Okay, and to build the dams, forests are cleared, right? And who lives in the forest, children?
some tribes.
Tribals, the tribes. And
Some
in
tribes.
order to make spaces, in order to make these people live there, like to make area for them to clear the forest, these people are shifted. Their house is snatched from them, and the people promise these people will provide you another houses, will provide you different place to live, but they rarely get it. And whenever they get them as well, but then also their community, their culture is all just gone. It's very difficult
And ma'am,
for them to maintain that again. Now let's see this. Whenever the government undertakes the task of building dams or brings a forest area under its control for building, essentially, there are thousands of people who become displaced. What's the meaning of displaced?
that means
Ma'am.
no places left for them, and they have to move
They
from
have to move
other
to
place.
another place. In making
Yes,
such
ma'am.
projects a success, thousands of villages are cleared out and people are forced to move elsewhere with promises by the government to rehabilitate them. But these promises are rarely met up, right? Such displacements wreaks havoc in the life of these villagers as they have forced to live in areas unknown to them. They don't know anything about these areas. Those people, their means of livelihood and their children's education suffers, right? We learn about one such example and how the people struggle to achieve their rights. Okay, kids? And then we'll have a detailed discussion over it that what do you think, are these projects literally development projects or are they helping our environment? Okay, kids? So we'll be wrapping it up here and tomorrow we'll complete this chapter. Right?
Okay, ma'am.
Bye.
Okay, ma'am. Bye, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Bye,
Bye,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Bye, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.